When out on trail, there's nothing like a good warm meal. So today we're going to be reviewing the Alocs Campstove. Today on Budget Outdoors Review, so stick around. Hi, and thanks for staying with us. Alright, let's get into this little camp stove. Alright, here it all is in one compact little bag here. It's a nice little mesh bag, drawstring. All you do is just pull that out. Oops. And try not to drop it. And start opening it up. Okay, first thing, you have your base. Now all this is made out of aluminum. It's all pre-shaped, very nice. On the base here, it has three little tabs for locking into your windshield. Next thing up, you have a small pot, or like a little small skillet. It has this press style to squeeze together, and it locks into place for the handle. Now, there's something else I'm going to show you with this that you can use with this in a minute, but let's get on to the next thing. Inside, you have a cleaning towel, simple little cloth, and then you have your stove, main stove unit. Now this is a multi-piece unit. You take the top off, and I'm going to set the stove to the side. Don't worry about this. This is your snuffer and your temperature control. The more you open it, the hotter the flame will be. The more you close it, the less heat you will get. Very nice, and it's made out of a brass material. It's very durable looking and has a nice firm feel to it. It just sits right on top, has 3 pinch points that help hold it into place. It's real nice. Alright, now the stove. Nice little brass stove unit. It's very simple looking. Has a screw off top. Screw that off. Inside the lid, you'll see I already have fuel in here, but inside the lid is a O-ring that helps seal this up. So you just you can leave your fuel in there, tighten it down. It's good to go for any time. But just take your lid off and set the lid to the side, and you have your stove. We're going to go on to the next part. Next, inside we have your large cooking pot. Now this is an 800 milliliter pot. Has 2 fold out handles with rubber grips on them. Nice steel, not steel, but aluminum pot. I've already used this, and one wonderful thing that with this was after I used it, look at that bottom. That is still looking brand new. Perfect. I mean, beautiful. It does not have all that scorching and smoke up the sides of it. Very nice still. Okay. Last 2 things you have in your bag are your windshield. Has 3 little key locks in the bottom. You can see right here. That lock down into your base. You just line them up and twist. It goes in there very nicely. And once it's in there, it's nice. Just set that down. Then you have your top piece. This helps keep your pots up above and not sink down on top of your burner. So let's go ahead and put the stove inside here. It fits right down in that hole very nicely. Is nice little piece there. Now another thing is, with this sitting up like this, you could even put this on a countertop if you have a blackout, anything like that, and it's not going to cause so much heat that it's going to mess up anything below it. But just set that down in a nice little spot. Now this is made out of steel right here, and that's nice, and it just has 3 little places that it sits on top. Sits right there. And you put your pot there. You're ready to go almost. The one thing you need next is some sort of fire. You got a flame. You're cooking. Now, remember I told you about that little pot? Well, not only is it a little pot, but it's also a lid. That is wonderful. I went and tried this little stove out to boil water. Depending upon what fuel you use and your altitude, I got this thing to boil 800 milliliters of water in just under 11 minutes. That was really nice. I mean, it's no scorching from this. It's beautiful, wonderful kit. It's very lightweight. I really like this. This is a nice thing. It's able to have, you know, it's usually about 2 people cooking size for something like this. So if you go on a backpacking, I mean, even by yourself, it's great. Or if you got 2 people, even better. It's good for that. If power outages, or if you just want to just rough it for a day, you're hunting camp. You know, this is a great little kit. So this is something I would actually suggest for people to get. Something simple like this. This is nice. I mean, it's lightweight and ready to go. Now let me show you about that, what I was talking about with this. Take it and open it right there. Now you have to turn it a little bit to get it through this window here. But stick it in there, and that's your temperature control. You open it up a little bit, or if you're ready to put it out, just go ahead, turn that, press down, has a little pinch point. Twist it as you put it in there, and drop it over. Your flame's out. Pick it back up, no flame. Now, one thing I would suggest is let this cool down a minute or two, you know, before you start disassembling. Even though this thing it will heat up fast, it also does cool down fast. The only thing I would really suggest is on the stove itself, you wait a few minutes till it's actually cooled down, because that right there, that rubberized seal, if you slap that on while that's still hot, that can burn up that seal and you can start to lose your fluid. That's not good. So that's what I found out about this and my little review of it. So stick around for next. Thanks for watching. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, let us try before you buy.